Hi everybody, my name is Catherine and I'm going to be helping you through a WIX tutorial today. And this tutorial is going to be focusing on how to edit your blog or website or whatever you're making through WIX. So you'll need to have your account set up, and once you're on your dashboard, what we'll do is we'll go to Site Actions, Create New Site, and it doesn't matter if you've already gotten another site or if you're just starting. Okay, so typically WIX is used for blogs, so we're going to go ahead and click on blog, but you can choose any one of these if you like. Okay, so what you can do is you can start from scratch, or if you want, you can have WIX create one for you. I suggest doing this just because it looks really good what they already have, and this is a little bit more advanced. So we'll go ahead and click on Start Now. Okay, so let's just go ahead and say health blogger like they said, but if you wanted to, you could say travel blog. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so here are some settings that you can go ahead and do. You can have online store, you can take appointments, you can do live streams. But we'll go ahead and just go with what they've already selected, which is the subscribe form and the chat. So let's add the name of the blog. Let's just say ABC blog. And here, if you want, you can add an additional website that you have or a location through Google if you wish. Here is where you would add additional information and a logo. So let's go ahead and add a logo. Here obviously is where you would go ahead and pick whatever you wanted. Okay, and here is where it gets interesting. So you can choose any sort of theme that you like. Let's go ahead and go clean, but of course you can choose any of these. Okay, so I believe here that it picks from your logo picture and picks out the colors that are in it to give you a palette for your website. Okay, so your website has been created, and this is an edit page before it gets published. So what you would do here, you see when you put your cursor over certain areas, it gives you the option to edit, and that's important here. What you'll do is, let's say you click on it. You can add different things. You can subtract them, you can replace your logo if you like. Down here you can change, say, your subtitle. Say I don't want that. Say I could say, learn your ABCs. See how it changed it there? So this is what you're looking for. And then here specifically, since we're doing a blog site, this is important, so we'll go here. If you click Manage, you'll see here that there are already some articles posted on your blog. Now these are just reference articles, they don't really say anything, and you'll probably want to go ahead and delete them. So then you just move it to trash. Now, the reason these are here is to just give you some sort of reference on how to create your own. So what you'll want to do, let's say, create your own post. And then here you would go ahead and type whatever article you want. Okay, so let's say that you published one of your articles. Perfect, then you're on your way there. So people that read your blog, they can subscribe here or contact you directly here. And during this process, before you publish, it's important to see this top here. So you can change your theme, color, fonts, add animations. And the key here is really just to play with it, because there's so many different things that you can do. It would be a waste of time for me to try to tell you everything. You can see here under colors how those colors that they picked at the beginning are right there, and you can edit. Here you see the color codes, and you can change it if you like. Let's say DFC55, if that's a color. Well, anyway, you get the point. You can change it to different themes that are maybe appealing to your eye versus another, and so forth. If you decided that you didn't like this clean palette, you can go ahead and do, say, bold, chic, classic, and then there are also more here than in the beginning. So it would be great just to go ahead and look at all these and see if there's something that catches your eye a little better. So here's the fun part. Through animations, you can look at certain things, say fade, float, fold. It just gives your blog some unique animations. So if you remember, here at the top you have a home, blog, subscribe, and contact part of your page. Now, of course, when you click on these, when you're out of the editor, it'll take you straight down to your articles or whatever. What you can do here is add a page. So you can add a quote page, blank, pricing plans if you have some sort of subscription service, and so on. So again, with these here, if you wanted to, let's say, change the name, say instead of contact, maybe, I don't know, have a good day. You can do that here. And if you wanted to add, you can do that as well. You can choose how it links. So you can link it to your PayPal, your phone number, email, document, web address, page. So let's say we'll just keep it on the welcome, just so it's with everything else. And there you can see it. If you decide that you're ever lost or confused, you can look here on popular articles, editing the content of your site. I'm certain that that's going to reflect back on this here with your articles, and so on. So let's say that you wanted your subscribe page to be at the top. What you would do is you would click here on this change section layout, and then you'd go down and you notice these arrows popped up. So you would just move that up and move that up. And then it's almost to the top there. I would say keep this, but that's just me. So it's important to know that this is the free Wix. If you wanted to connect a domain, do Google SEO, or other more complicated things, it's more than likely that you're gonna have to pay for a subscription service. This is not that. This is just how to set up the page and then publish it, which we're gonna do now. So you can change the name of your domain. It's gonna be a wixsite.com page, unless of course you wanted to link your own website, in which case you would do this, but I know for a fact that you have to pay for. So what we're going to do is just accept what they want to give us, unless you wanted to change it to ABC or something that, of course, matches what they want. So we'll go ahead and stick with website. Okay, so it gives you a confirmation telling you that your site is published and live. Now, of course, it's not connected to Google, and it's not connected to Facebook or any other thing, so you would have to physically share it with other people for them to see it, just because it's free. And if you wanted to do those more complicated things, like I said, you would just have to pay for it, which is okay if that's what you want. Okay, so if we go back here to the dashboard, we can go to View Live Site. And this is where we can look at everything that you've done on that editor page. And of course, it's no problem for you to go back and edit. So anytime you want to add an article, change a picture out, change a font, color, whatever, you can go back and do that at any point. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that your Wix blog is successful. Have a good one.